The subject this afternoon is global financial contagion. Have the risks been contained? And this is a key question in understanding this crisis because failure in one financial institution led to failures in others to the point where the system was at risk. Diversification can spread risks rather than reduce risks. And that's a really elementary mathematical insight, but one which economists have not really taken on board. Think about diversification in the context of a contagious disease. The recommendation of the IMF and US Treasury would be if somebody landed, say, in New York City, a group of 30 people landed in New York City with smallpox. The diversification strategy would be what? To send one of them to each of the states in the United States to diversify the risk. If you have separate electricity grids, there's a cost, an inefficiency, because if you had separate grids, different states had different grids, you would have to have enough generating capacity in each part of the system to absorb the shocks. And that's why there's been a long-term trend to try to get more integrated grids. But there's a problem with integrated grids. The problem with integrated grids is if you have a surge of electricity in one part of the integrated grid, it can bring down the entire grid. Whereas if you have separate parts, the worst that happens is that little part goes down. Integration has advantages, but it also has disadvantages in that there's the problem of contagion, of a problem in one part of the grid to other parts of the grid. Now, in the case of electricity, we figured out how to manage that. We manage it through circuit breakers. So the basic point I want to emphasize is that just like well-designed electric circuits understand the risks as well as the benefits, so too well-designed integrated economic systems. But we've understood the benefits, but we haven't understood the risks, and we haven't designed the policies to deal with those risks.